Hi, today I'm reviewing the Vanicream Vitamin C Serum. And hello, I'm Sarah, and this is No BS Beauty. I make a new video every day. I've never taken a paid sponsorship and never will. This time I'm able to give you my 100% unbiased opinion. If that's something you're into, consider subscribing, sharing with a friend, and check out my Patreon community if you really want to help. And also check out the links below. Okay, I am just tongue-twisted, and I don't know why. But anyway, so I'm not an actress, right? Okay, so picked this up a couple months ago. Really am enjoying it. I love vitamin C. I love vitamin C derivatives. Can't get enough of it. So it's in my top 3 favorite ingredients. So anyway, so this one's designed for sensitive skin and contains a potent yet gentle vitamin C derivative as well as ceramides. Milky and lightweight serum absorbs quickly to enhance skin's brightness for a fresh glow and fits seamlessly into any skincare regimen. Packed in an airless pump, this formula is much less likely to oxidize or change in color, so it lasts longer than many other vitamin C serums, ideal for sensitive, dull, or uneven skin. And I agree with most of those, except the potent yet gentle part. It's nearly impossible to have those two and put them together, so I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, okay, my first criteria is packaging. It's got the pump packaging, which I really like. The airless pump, really nice, very convenient. Great for traveling. I like this packaging much better than almost anything because it's just easy to store and everything else. And especially with vitamin C type products, many of them can oxidize quickly, so something like this is great. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free. It has literally no scent to them at all. In most vitamin C products that use like L-ascorbic acid, it has like a scent to it. This has no scent at all, although it doesn't use L-ascorbic acid, which is probably why. So no issues with that. I really appreciate the no scent at all. In terms of the manufacturing location, this one's made in the U.S., so no issues with that. So ease of use, so it has a lotiony texture to it, and it absorbs like almost instantly, which is really nice. And so smooth it onto your face. You can use it on your neck, décolleté, whatever. It absorbs pretty quickly. It sets to a natural finish that is non-sticky, so it has no tackiness, and it really works well under other serums or moisturizers. It's really nice. And yeah, so very easy to use. So they recommend applying an even layer to face and neck up to twice daily. I just recommend using it in your morning routine if possible. Although, oddly enough, in my morning routine, typically I will use L-ascorbic acid because it's the most proven research vitamin C ingredient product in vitamin C form. And then I'll use this one at night a lot of the times. So that's another option. So keep that in mind. Especially, I just recommend doing that, not necessarily twice a day, because if you use it twice a day, then when are you going to be able to fit in exfoliants or retinols or azelaic acid in your routine? That can make things a little more complicated. So just use it once a day. Yeah, so very nice, very, very aesthetically pleasing to use and feels nice on your skin. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the ingredients in a second. Okay, in terms of animal testing, so Vanicream is kind of in a gray area. I'm not exactly... So if you Google, is Vanicream cruelty-free, you'll see probably 10 websites that say they're not. You'll probably see 5 that say they are. So here's what they say about it. The brand says, our products are not certified to be cruelty-free by any organization. Here's our statement. So Pharmaceutical Specialties, Inc., which is the manufacturer of Vanicream, does not test our products on animals, nor do any of our products contain any animal ingredients. The ingredients used in our products are either produced synthetically or derived from vegetable sources. That's not to say some manufacturers won't use animal sources in times of shortage, although most of these ingredients can't be extracted from animal sources. It is our policy to avoid animal testing of our products unless there is no satisfactory alternative method to assure product safety, or if it was required by a government agency such as the FDA or Consumer Product Safety Commission. When such tests are required, they are conducted by an outside laboratory that has appropriate credentials and is licensed by regulatory government agencies. So to me, they're not cruelty-free. They want to be cruelty-free, and they're trying to be cruelty-free unless it's inconvenient or whatever. So at that point, they're not cruelty-free, I guess. It's kind of that gray area, but anyway, so unless something changes, that's about it. It's interesting, all the sites that say they are. I don't know. Okay, in terms of performance, so this one's very nice, gentle, vitamin C derivative moisturizer. It feels really nice, very friendly for sensitive skin. It's very aesthetically pleasing to use and apply. The nice thing is for acne-prone skin, there's only 2 ingredients of note, glyceryl, stearate, and stearyl alcohol, so it's pretty friendly for most skin types as well as acne-prone skin. So let's get back to the ingredients. So we've got 5% tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is a stable oil-soluble form of vitamin C. It's a derivative. It's a promising derivative, but most of the information we have on all of these vitamin C derivatives are done by a very small amount of studies. So we don't really necessarily know these as facts because they haven't been replicated time and time again. L-ascorbic acid is probably the most researched ingredient in skincare. It has a lot of backed studies showing it's great for antioxidant. It produces collagen in skin. It helps skin protect itself from damaging rays. These derivatives don't have all that, but in terms of the derivatives, I think this one is one of the more promising ones. So more studies definitely need to be done before I totally rely on that as fact. But so far, it shows that tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate is very promising. It's stable. For it to be stable, the pH just needs to be 5 or higher, which is very easy to accommodate. With L-ascorbic acid, it really needs to be between like 3 and 3.5 or 4 at the most. So it's easier to manufacture something with a higher pH. And then you don't need all those altering ingredients. So, since it's oil soluble, it also penetrates the skin. There's also some in vitro data showing that it converts to ascorbic acid in the skin. And it also seems to have all 3 abilities of pure vitamin C. Gives antioxidant protection from both UVB and UVA rays. It increases collagen synthesis. And it has brightening effect by reducing melanogenesis by more than 80% in human melanoma cell cultures. Again, this very small amount of studies that show this, so we don't necessarily, I won't state it as fact. It's very promising, but until more research is done, I don't necessarily, wouldn't rely on it for my entire life. But for very sensitive skin, this is a nice form of vitamin C, and the pH can be higher, so there's less irritation in the skin and things like that, so. Okay, other beneficial ingredients, we've got carnosine, which is a good antioxidant peptide with wound healing properties and also has anti-glycation properties. We've got ceramide NP, ceramide EOP, ceramide AP, ceramide NG, ceramide AS, and phytosterols, which are all skin identical ingredients. They're building blocks of skin and skin barrier repairing. And then finally, we've got hydrogenated lecithin, which is a good emollient. So, a short ingredient list, but basically surrounded by that 5% of that tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is a nice form for very sensitive skin. In terms of the price, so this is a full size 1.2 ounces, 35 milliliters. It retails around $20, so it's a good deal. Then in terms of the it factor, so there's a few alternatives to this. I was going to grab them, but I forgot. So the Bubble Daydream Tone and Texture Serum, it's the one that comes in the little yellow bottle. That is a nice alternative that also uses that vitamin C derivative as well as some brightening ingredients. The CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum and the Dermatology Vitamin C5 Serum are also some alternatives. The Dermatology one's a little bit more expensive, but it comes in a big bottle too. So overall, this one's a decent vitamin C serum. So if you have sensitive skin, it might be a nice way to add some vitamin C in without having to deal with L-ascorbic acid and some of the things that go with it. So, or you could use this and work your way up, or use it just as a lotion and, yeah, go with that. So, I would say I noticed any brightening benefits from this one specifically, but my skin has been, I've used a lot of different brightening things, and I think most of the pigmentation on my face that's left is very stubborn, so I don't think something like this is going to help remove it. I think I need other things, like equipment. So, anyway, okay, with a 10 being a perfect score, I have this one an 8. Certainly worth giving a try, too. So, anyway, interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not. Or if you have a favorite Vanicream product, what is it and what do you love about it? I love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Woohoo! Oh, next one up is